Hi friends, this is my next video on new education policy. Now we are going to know what the changes they made in new education policy. The first happy news for all of us is from our childhood it's mandatory to join in English medium schools. Okay, because everybody is having the false prestige of our kids need to be studying in English medium schools only, so that from till their upper primary classes they were so difficult in finding their mother tongue script or the mother tongue literature. They doesn't know how to write or read. But here, so now our central government made that no language barrier. So this is some of the rural areas problem, that they can only study their mother tongue, because from their parents they can learn only mother tongue language. So after that, if they may feel difficult to learn English language. Everybody is feeling difficult in the foreign language which we do not know. So that after getting 3 to 4 years to the kid, definitely they'll feel comfort if the education is in the mother tongue. So that it was one of the no language barrier. They can study any kind of language they want, and in the meanwhile they said that only mother tongue literature or the mother tongue education is compulsory from the kindergarten schools itself. Okay. Next highlight of the new education policy is multi-entry and exist point. So this is where we many of the people who want to discontinue their studies in the middle, or wanting in the sense, definitely they may had some financial problems or health problems or any kind of disturbances in their lives. So that definitely from the middle, if they from the first year or second year if they left, so after that they can get some kind of multi number of entries to the same education. They need not study from the starting itself. So this is really good news to the students, I think. So multi-entry and exist points are very liberal to the present education system. And next thing is broader choice of subjects. So previously we do not have this particular choice. We have to study all the subjects like languages, moral sciences, general knowledge, and science, social, maths, which is very difficult to all kids. So definitely if the person who is having bigger IQ can study these subjects, but if they want choices, the choices are very limited when compared to the right now education system. Previously we used to suffer a lot with such kind of difficulties. But in this education system we had a lot of choice in the subjects. So they can make from the 6th class itself, they can make coding or their computer education system, and from the starting onwards they are learning the programming languages. So they can make several kinds of internships. So these are all very good changes in the education system. And next thing is single regulator. We had find many kind of educational commissions till now, like University Grant Commission or AICTE or CBSE, or several kinds of educational authorities are there. But here we in this education system they are making it as single regulator. Okay, so that is a single regulator. That single regulator will comes under Higher Education Commission of India, that is HECI. Okay, so that is the only regulator we had in the education right now. Next thing is vocational education. I think the persons who studies in previous may know something a little bit importance of this vocational education, who are focusing more on improving their skills, like plumbers, carpenters, gardening, okay, or cooking. Several kinds of different interests will be there for the people. So for the different interests we had different vocational education. For that they have introduced 6 internships of this vocational education. Vocational education consists of 6 internships, which is more practicality they can find, and they can know what's all happening in the practically in the society, or in the town or the city what they are living. In their particular interested areas they can improve practically itself. So in the through life. Okay, so this is one kind of a big good change in education system. Next, makeover of progress report. So this is all time I mean, threatening time to any kid from our childhood also, we had seen from many years taking the signature of our parents, forgeries of our parents, just not to show the marks. Or in the meanwhile, we are very much irritated when compared with the relatives' kids with our progress reports. So this is all the problems we used to have, because marks creates value to the kit. So right now that kind of case is not there. Maker of report card. This kind of report cards are completely changed. So it includes the extracurricular activities, what they are good at, what they are weak at, so the best and the worst can also be found out in the report card, not only marks. So this is like a grade system, or they are giving the points. Okay, it's not like depending upon their percentages, you need not assess the people. Okay, so this is a new kind of progress report card. Next, revamped board exams. So we are very much fed up of examination systems. Always unit tests, okay, and half yearly, quarterly. So we used to write a lot of exams from our childhood. But right now, every system was changed to, because we want to study in a regular intervals with a little bit of syllabus, right? So that syllabus will be given in a regular intervals of time, so that we'll feel some less burden, right? So this revamped board exams were making each and every education as a semester system. From the primary or upper primary classes also, they are making the like semester systems. So for every 6 months or 3 months, we'll be having the board exams. Next, the next thing is digitalization. Digitalization, which is very compulsory right now. Right now the classes for the kids are going on in the online. Okay, they need to know how those classes are going on, how they are operating, and in the meanwhile they need to pick up their voice and give the videos. Okay, and then they need to learn some e-courses. So here the new education system is finding 8 programming languages of e-courses for the school education itself. So these are all the very good changes in a digital way of education. Next, and in the meanwhile, this digitalization is more concentrated on rural areas, wherever the network system is not not in a proper manner. For those areas, they have concentrated this digitalization. And next thing is Lok Vidya. Lok Vidya is nowadays, because we are in corporate field or the corporate schools, they are concentrating only on concepts like maths, science, social, or the important themes of the subjects. But they are not concentrating on backdrop of our history, our heritage, what is our culture, and what are the things behind it. Definitely, I said right now, the gardening is an important hobby you may have. Planting is your interest, or something else, crafting is your interest. So like that. That is a case. Previously, music, all these things are fine arts, not encouraged in these days. Only education is the main theme for to build up a career. That is what we used to see in the previous system. But here they made more importance on the Lok Vidya also. Lok Vidya is somewhere where we can develop our culture and heritage in the education system. And last but not least is expansion of education. How the expansion of education can be taken place through the process of multidisciplinary areas. So you can also equally compete enough with the foreign countries. So if you have number of multidisciplinary subjects, you can have a more choice of choosing it. So only interested subjects can be studied, so that you can improve more skills and you can develop yourself well. So this is a end. Everybody is doubting that in the new education policy they have said, like, till now we had 10 plus 2 plus 3. So this is our education system. But right now this is equal to 15. Right now we are taking it as 5 plus 3 plus 4. Okay? 8 plus 3, 11 plus 4, 15. Okay? In what way they have divided this? Okay? Nothing difference than when compared to previous study than now, but there is a small change in it. What is that change? Here, what is this first five? This first five is broadly divided into foundation. What is that? Foundation. Foundation will be consists of nursery, LKG, UKG, okay, and first class, second class. So this is what the foundation is. Nursery, LKG, UKG and first class and second class. So this is a foundation course. So this is completely active based learning. They'll be having games, activities. The learning will, here we need not much included with the books and more number of books to carry on the back of the kid. Okay, so only active based learning is there. Okay, so this is a very good way of improving the kid in an initial stage itself. And next thing is preparation. This next three is preparation. So in what way they'll prepare? Preparation. Preparation is all about third, fourth and fifth classes. Third, fourth and fifth classes. So here this is a stage where the kid can talk. They can interact. So this is a interactive based learning. So this is interactive based. So from the stage of third class itself, the kid is going to learn how to speak and how to respond on others. So this is a very good change, because after getting to the higher classes, still after the higher education, you are feeling that to come to the stage or talking with any delegates, so definitely we are feeling some kind of shyness and all. But in the case of age of the kids, definitely there is no shy. So to remove that shy, we are making this interactive learning. Okay, this is of preparation. In preparation, interactive learning, so they can understand how to pose doubts and how to interact with the teachers and how to make any kind of pauses, okay, to make the clarifications in their subjects. Next, third thing is middle. So middle is all about from 6th, 7th and 8th. 6th, 7th and 8th classes, it is completely based on the experimental learning. Till now, they made action plan, they made interactive analysis, okay, so that by this they can understand how to apply their knowledge in practice. So for that we had kept this experimental learning. If you make some experiment, you will get some result, okay. So that type of learning is called as this experimental learning. So this is the stage where we introduce some internships, okay, small internships like operational workouts and all. And next, after middle, there is high. 9, 10, 11, 12. 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. So this is called a schooling system. This is a closing of the schooling system also. So this is where we need to elect the subjects, okay, by your own. So a kid can be in 9th class. In the 9th class itself, he will get a age of 18. So 18 is the right age to select any kind of subjects. So this is the stage where he or she can select or elect the subjects on their choice. Okay, next. And here there is another important point we missed here. In the foundation, till the foundation, we don't have exams. So this is very good news, right? Till foundation, that means till second class, no kid need to write any examinations. Okay. So this is where the pressure can be reduced by the comparisons. Okay. So my marks are this, my marks are that. So this up to till this particular age, they don't have any kind of burden on marks. Okay. Next. And last thing is skill-based exams can be included from 10th onwards. Skill-based exams. So from 10th class onwards, because he or she will elect the subjects, so we can find some kind of competitive based learning or competitive based examinations, skill based. Okay, and last thing is they had given much importance to the physical education, so that at least weekly twice there must be 2 hours of physical education, like sports, like any kind of nowadays nobody is playing football, cricket and all until and unless they come to the age of engineering. And okay, from the schooling onwards it's mandatory to have a physical education. So this is a very important points of new education policy 2020. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts on these topics, please make a comment in my video. Definitely I'll give the clarity in my next video. Thank you so much guys. Please subscribe and please like my videos and share my videos. Thank you.